Hey, what's up, AD? I'm Travis Barker. We're in Calabasas, California. Welcome to my home.
Today we are reviewing musician, songwriter, and producer, one of the top drummers of all time, estimated to be worth $50 million, Travis Barker's family home in Calabasas, California, featured on Architectural Digest.
Okay, so this is my living room. The vibe of this room and my house really was just like zen. When I come home from long tours or long nights at the studio, just a place to rest my head. And this room is also...
Travis has a lot going for him. He just produced Machine Gun Kelly's latest album, working on a new one, and got married to Kourtney Kardashian. Because of the Kardashian connection, I'm sure he worked with Clement's design. Although this doesn't feel exactly Clemente, so maybe not. I'm intrigued.
This used to have a wall with windows, and Waldo Fernandez decided to knock it down.
Waldo Fernandez is also Brad Pitt's designer.
The day I met Waldo, the minute I spoke to him on the phone, his energy was just the best energy I've experienced. I mean, he had such great ideas and this calming spirit about him and impeccable taste. I just decided to remodel my entire home instead of a couple rooms. And I left on tour, and I literally gave him full control. It was the most amazing experience to come back a year later. He said, you need to stop coming by. You need to stop always checking on it, because I want you to come a few days before you move in and just see it and be in awe. And that's what I did, and it was the best.
Like Travis said, this was built about 17 years ago. Well, in the early 2000s, developers were obsessed with building these fully gated master plan communities in the suburbs where every house was Tuscan-inspired. Basically, all of the houses looked like they were designed by the Cheesecake Factory. Think ornate ironwork, wood paneling, gold or bronze fixtures, murals, Venetian plaster on every wall. So it takes a lot of work to go from that to this.
My fiance. What are you doing?
Drinking this matcha that you made me, your famous matcha.
I actually make the best matcha, way better than
The best.
any matcha place in LA, Alfred's, Cha-Cha Matcha. My matcha is actually the best.
It is. Why don't you show
Travis
the
bought this
little
home in 07 for $9.5 million. It's a 7-bedroom, 7-bathroom, about 10,000 square feet, and sits on almost 2 acres. But what's crazy is he's actually been neighbors with Kourtney all these years. Their kids grew up friends before they ever started dating. So maybe one day one of your neighbors will propose to you. Supposedly Kourtney's ring is 15 plus carats and worth over $1 million. Hopefully your neighbor does the same.
This is our entertainment room. This ping pong table is all cement. When I fell in love with ping pong, I Googled ping pong tables, and this came up, and I was just, I have to have this.
I really like this room. I like how he's transitioned to the wood floors upstairs, the oak countertop, the black marble at the bar, but then everything else is the off-white, the cream. Do you also notice how there's no baseboard in this room? No baseboard or shoe molding. It's a clean look. But the star of this room is definitely the ping pong table. And the bikes. Other than the floor lamps, this is my favorite room so far.
Big collector of BMX bikes. Most of my BMX bikes are at my studio because I have about 25 of them. But these two are Dior. Kendall, Kourtney's sister, actually gave me this one. It was like sitting at her mom's house, and I'm like, do you know what this is? This is so special and so cool. Like, I'll fix it. I had been searching for the gold one, and my assistant got a call from Dior, and they were like, is Trav still looking for the gold Dior bike? LeBron never came and picked his up. So if you guys want it, it's yours today. So we grabbed it. We snatched it immediately.
That's cool. I also like displaying these bikes in here as art, since there isn't a ton on the walls. It's a nice balance.
My home studio. During quarantine, I built this. I did all my recording remotely from here. Wrote like Bloody Valentine here. Wrote most of Jaden's album here. Played on everybody's album here.
So Travis started drumming at the age of 4, played all through elementary, middle, and eventually joined the high school marching band. But after graduation, he went to work as a garbage man. He was still playing on and off, but his big break came in '98 when he was asked to fill in on drums for a little band named Blink 182. He was able to learn 20 songs in just 45 minutes while playing them absolutely perfectly, and yeah, pretty much the rest was history from there.
This is my bedroom. This is where I rest my head and sleep. When I want to entertain in this room, I have the ability to turn on my fireplace with this handy remote. It's apparently very upset with me right now. So.
I've remodeled a lot of properties like this, and that's because buyers searching for Tuscan homes are down almost over 80% since about 2010, and instead are searching home selling sites for modern Mediterranean. And this right here is a good example of how you transform a Tuscan home into what today's buyers are looking for. He's removed the plaster, removed the decorative molding, the ornate fixtures, removed the columns and pillars, came back with the lighter flooring, lighter paint, simple clean lines. It's just enough to make it feel current while still embracing the Mediterranean roots. I'm sure I'll be able to find pictures of this home before the renovation, so check the show notes down below and I'll try to link them there so you can see what I'm talking about.
Okay, so this is the indoor living area. This space in particular, I love feeding my dogs and just having one-on-one time with them. I have 4 Frenchies. If you ever see me like post a video or a picture with them, I'm usually sitting right here.
All right, I'm ready to score this house. I feel like I say this every time, but I really only knew Travis from the band, the music, the tattoos, the persona, so I didn't expect this whole soft-spoken and laid-back vibe. That's one of my favorite parts about doing these. You gain a whole new perspective, but as for the house, a lot less punk rock than I was expecting, and a lot more sophisticated suburban renovation. Let's go with a 7.2. 7.2 stars is the score. As far as the Kardashian nexus goes, I still like Devin Booker's house more. Which one do you guys got? Let me know in the comments, hit the like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.
You're always welcome at my house, but I gotta go.